Hello, good morning, good afternoon, welcome. I'm very pleased to be joined by Hania Mihovilovic Cimma, who is working for APC-Haura on developing a project in Chile. And you're going to be speaking or moderating a session at the forthcoming World Hydrogen Latin America Conference, which is fast approaching us on the 12th to the 14th of December in Santiago. So many thanks, Hania. Thanks for joining me.
Great, thank you to you too. Nadine,
Yep.
see you December.
Yeah. So the projects you're working on, there's obviously the huge Gente Grande project. I guess it'd be great to maybe start with that. You've obviously been working down in Tierra del Fuego. So maybe could you give an introduction to both yourself and also the project?
Thank you. We start working like Aura Energy, a housing company of APC-Haura, developing a ready-to-build or business is, form. Uh, First of all, looking for lands for a project called Gente Grande. We start looking lands in Magallanes in general, and finally we start in Gente Grande, the sector
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
Tierra del Fuego. And now we have 2 years of data with 4 MetMasts who are missing, taking data from the wind in Tierra del Fuego.
Yeah. And that how the scale of the project, I guess, is worth repeating because it's kind of unprecedented, I guess.
Yes, it's a 3 GW of wind farm
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
to for the industry in Tierra del Fuego.
Yeah. And it's obviously to produce hydrogen, as you mentioned, sort of off grid or specifically for that plant, which is being done by the partners. I think TEG is the company. So, I mean, in terms of the scale of that project, I guess first, I guess, I mean, the quality of the wind down in Tierra del Fuego, Magallanes is some of the best in the world, is it not?
Yes, in Magallanes we have a very very good wind. It's a very windy region.
Hmm.
Uh, it's famous for that. And in general, in all Magallanes, we have more than 50% of capacity factor for wind farms. So it's a very attractive region,
Hmm.
and we're working with that to design the layout.
Yeah. And you're from the Magallanes region, so you used to living in
Yes,
this incredibly windy region. Yeah.
I'm born in Punta Arenas.
Okay. Yeah. And in terms of the project, obviously you mentioned, yeah, you've been collecting wind data now for 2 years, and that helps you, I guess, refine the actual layout of the wind turbines to optimize the layout. Is that what you're working on?
Uh, I don't work in that directly,
Yeah.
but our engineers are very good developing the layouts and make the details depend of the technology that we use,
Hmm.
and we are working to make a very very good work with that type of wind in particular because it's very specifically.
Yeah. And in terms of the I guess the part of the project you are working on is certainly around, and obviously you'll be chairing it in the conferences around community engagement. And I know you've recently finished your diploma in hydrogen technologies at the university and have been done some surveys around, I guess, people's perception of hydrogen and maybe some of their concerns. And what are some of the steps that you're doing? And what are some of those concerns that people have around hydrogen, and what are some of the sort of key concerns that people have?
Like Magallanica, and also what I tell you first, I study in the Tecnología del Hidrógeno of Universidad Católica, and with that people and our teachers, we developed the Observatorio of del Hidrógeno Verde para Magallanes,
Hmm.
and with that group, we make two sessions with the people. One of one in Porvenir, another in Puerto Natales, and with that we search the perception of the people in Magallanes about the projects, and the most important points are two. One of them is the desalination plants.
Hmm.
So we have to have a lot of worry with that. And the other one is the birds.
Uh-huh.
But I know that we have the technology to be friendly with that uh, object in not adapted with that
Yeah.
animals in specific.
Yeah. And in terms of the desalination, I assume that the concerns are around the waste products and ruining the natural environment you've got down there.
Yes, but the most important thing is to use the technology in our favor,
Hmm.
uh, to have companies working together to be the more efficient that we can
Hmm.
and be friendly with the nature.
Yeah. And yeah, you mentioned the bird issue, but I think obviously avoiding some of the major migratory routes should sort of help minimize any impacts upon the bird population.
First of all, we have to study very
Hmm.
well the channels that they use
Hmm.
to make the efforts to, for example, turn off their their generators in some specific times, like month or
Hmm.
weeks, that they use that channel. For
Yeah.
example, that is something that we use in the rest of Chile for our projects.
Yeah. Understood. Excellent. And in terms of the general development, I mean, it's a huge undertaking, and I must have a very long sort of time scales. What are some of the other timings and challenges that you've got in bringing that project to fruition?
The challenges for the project,
Yeah.
the most important for me is to make a very good work with the people
Hmm.
to take their opinion and also consider jobs for people in Magallanes
Yeah.
and consider that like an opportunity for the region,
Yeah.
not a big opportunity
Hmm. Excellent.
or something bad.
Yeah, excellent. Well, it's good. It's good to hear that yeah, you're looking to work with the communities, and obviously you're a local yourself, so you're more than incentivized for the project to bring wider benefits to the region, and we look forward to hearing more and debating this area. It's obviously critical that hydrogen is built well to high levels of sustainability right across the sphere and have a positive impact upon the local populations, and look at opportunities such as wider desalination for providing greater agriculture, and obviously looking to minimize any impacts upon the local fauna and indeed flora. So Hania, it was great talking to you, and we look forward to hearing more at World Hydrogen Latin America.
Um, that's the what do you say is the most important title for the presentation and for
Yeah.
the debate that we will have in the World Age in Latin America. And it's important to hear the voices for this industry and develop in the best way with the nature and with the people in a region that I personally love a lot. So it's important to take care and make, like I said, a big opportunity of in this industry.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to helping you on your mission. So many thanks, Hania. I look forward to meeting you in Santiago.
Thank you, Nadim. See you.
Cheers. Take care. Bye bye.